Okay. What's up? We are live. Kim, it says we live, Kim.
We're live.
It says we listen, let me go over to here we go. I gotta get the Instagram going. All right, before we celebrate. Okay. All right. Instagram is going.
Instagram.
Yep. So looks like everything is going. All right. So got to get some people to jump on and let us know everything look good, sound good. See, we got a few people that jumped on TikTok here. Thank y'all for joining. Here we go. TikTok did a update, and it looked, I don't know, it got my chat window separate. But anywho, yeah, thanks for joining. This is Quit for What?
Yes.
And, we usually call this the hangout, because it's just, me and Kim in the building.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But, we do our check 1, 2s and whatnot. If there's anybody who has jumped on, I just switched over to a new platform for this music, and they don't have an app. So every time my screen goes out, the music stops. So I need to figure out how do you set the iPhone screen and not
It's
shut
a
off?
way that you can set you go in your screen.
You go in your settings. I'm pretty sure, but still.
Because I know I've had to change my time because it was timing out too fast.
Yeah. So, anywho, and another thing about this new platform, there's a pause in between every song. so the DJ, you know what I'm saying, be switching songs. So you got to wait a minute.
Right. Can't say DJ drop the beat. He be trying to find the beat.
Right. So anyway, so we're going to get started here in a little bit. Kim, can you check and make sure we good on the other platforms real quick? I'm gonna just stop the music real quick and see if I can figure that thing out, man, because I don't like it, Kim.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? Just make sure everything look good, sound good.
What?
Everything is good.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I mean, which platform is that?
Facebook.
That's the Facebook, so we good there.
Yep. And going over to Insta.
Yeah, you can check that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? What's good, TikTok? Thank y'all for joining. We're gonna have a good show today, as always. Some exciting things have taken place. You know what I mean? So
Insta sound good.
Insta sound good.
Insta
sound good. All right.
Gonna check the tube real quick. No.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you go right ahead and do that.
YouTube,
that's the tube. You go ahead and do that. But
right.
yeah, so if there's anybody who just joined us, I'm trying to figure something out here. I switched over to a different platform for my music, and every time my screen cut off on my phone, the music stopped. So how do you stop the iPhone from going to sleep? Do anybody know? We here to motivate, educate, and inspire, and I need some education right now.
Come through.
You know what I mean?
Anybody. I've been trying to find that button too.
You know you haven't. Have you for real?
Yeah, because the phone keeps timing out too fast.
Right. All right, we gonna get into it. I'm gonna let it roll. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
We're not on YouTube yet.
No, we should.
This up and cut. Well,
we should.
No, we are.
We are.
I got it confused with the up and coming.
I figured you.
My bad.
I knew it had to be. Yeah, we good.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna keep having to tap this screen here for a while, but we good though. Hey, listen, man, you do what you got to do to make it happen.
Right.
Don't give up. Quit for what?
Exactly.
You dig what I'm talking about, Kim?
I dug it.
You dug it. So, Kim, how are you doing today? How you feeling, Kim?
I feel amazing today.
That is good. That is great.
Yes.
How
about you? How do you?
I feel pretty good, Like I said, I do got a lot to talk about today. And I'm gonna do my best to share the information that I gathered from my trip.
Let me ask you this. Not digging into you ready to dig, but over this long, and much of us had a long extended weekend.
Right.
Did you get any rest? Because I know before you was tired.
I just did a couple last night actually. That was the first time I really
got well rested.
Decent sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know that's
snoring.
I don't know about that.
Little drool.
Don't know about that
That's
either.
good sleep.
I don't know about that. But it's important though.
Y'all don't be acting like y'all don't be drooling on your pillows.
Right. Wake up like,
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, that's important to get some good sleep.
Yes.
But Kim, you know what we need to do?
What we need to do?
I know as of lately, we just been jumping right into our conversation. We need to start the show, Kim.
Let's start the show.
We're going to start the show. Okay. You ready?
I'm
Let me tap
ready.
the screen, make sure our music don't stop. All right. What's up, people? Welcome to Quit For What. I'm your host, Ramon Jamal.
And I'm Kim B.
Kim B is in the building, y'all. Listen, we're going to have us a good show on today, as always. And if you happen to be on when we were doing the pre-show, you know, our check 1-2s, just to let you know, I just switched over to a different music platform because I like music during my podcast. You know what I'm saying? So I switched over to a different music platform, and they don't have an app. And I didn't know that they don't have an app. So I got to play it through the online site. And every time my phone goes to sleep, it cuts off. So I got to
keep tapping.
Play DJ Tapper.
Too bad you didn't have it connected to your mouse.
DJ Tap over here. Got to keep it, trying to keep the music going. Cause I like a little background track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be difficult.
It helps.
It's gonna be difficult.
You got
Here
this.
we go. Hey, listen, during the show, if there's anybody watching who can tell me how to stop your iPhone screen from timing out, that would be helpful. You know what I mean?
Hey, I just thought about something.
What you think about, Kim? What you think
I don't know
about?
if this is it, but
You about to look up something?
No, I thought maybe you can get to it from the screen, like if you hit your corner.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I thought you could get to your that
settings.
For the timer on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm throwing it out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, we're here to motivate, educate, and inspire. So, if anybody out there can educate me on how to stop my iPhone screen from timing out, that would be awesome and amazing.
Yes.
Both of them.
Both.
All
10 of your screens.
Both. You silly. No, I'm talking about the awesome and amazing. Both of those.
Oh.
Not the screens.
I thought you meant
Kim.
like your multiple iPhones that you have.
Get with it, Kim. No.
I'm just saying.
No.
All
right.
Got a lot.
Yeah. So, Kim, I know that, we didn't have a show last Tuesday.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And that is because, I went on a trip.
I know.
Right. Yeah. I know.
Meow.
Yeah. So, Kim, I know that you weren't able to join me.
I know. I just felt so bad.
Yeah. But you checked up on me, made sure everything was going good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much after your short responses, I was like, oh, well, I'll just wait till he comes back.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
probably
Listen,
busy.
That thing was moving, y'all. So I was in Atlanta at a podcast summit. It was hosted by David Shands.
Okay.
And his team, Donnie Wiggins, and just a good amount of awesome speakers.
I was going to say, there was an amazing lineup.
Listen, it was amazing. And yes, I know Kim was talking about me getting some sleep. I'm still trying to recover because it was some long days, and you know about me and my eating habits. I didn't eat the whole time I was at the event, right? So usually, everything started at 9 a.m. and was over probably around 7 or so, right? So it went a little long, a little bit here and there, but that's okay. It was a good time, a lot of information. So that time, was needed to try to get everything in. So I just, hey, listen, I didn't want to miss nothing. I know, I know Donnie was like, you don't have to, you don't need everything. You don't need everything. I understand that, but I was trying to
absorb as much as I could.
And
yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. You know how I get down when I'm working. What's up, RJ? Thanks for joining. I just was rolling, and just taking in information the best I could. So yeah. So that's what I did.
I just can't wait to hear.
Oh man.
I've been even in the car, I was trying not to ask questions like, I gotta wait to see what he says.
Right. Yeah. So, it's a lot of information that was given. I will say, I guess we just go ahead and get into it. I want to know too. You know, I was gone. Everything been all right with you?
Yeah.
I mean, before I get in, because this is gonna be a lot, and I think just
no, yeah. I just, I didn't do much, but I did work from home.
Okay.
I opted to do that so that I could stay busy. But outside of that, I was the anticipation.
Okay.
Of hearing how everything went.
What's up, Pond Shakers? I believe that is on TikTok. Thanks for joining. So, so you worked from home.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, you know.
Yeah, got caught up a little bit on a couple things, but I could use a few more days to work from home.
There you go. There you go. I feel it. I'm gonna skip this song. I got, if y'all joined us previously or earlier, I got a new song software, and it like that's the same song. It's playing the same song over and over again. I don't like it. You know me and my music, y'all. This is not it. Anyway, we gonna roll. Okay, I might turn it off. This might be a show with no music. What you think, Kim?
Well, I think if your finger stops hitting it, then you don't have to worry about that.
What you mean? If I don't stop?
If you don't have to keep doing like this every 2 seconds because your phone keep timing out.
That's why I'm just saying I might as well just let it. I might as well kill it because this is getting on my nerves.
Okay. Well, then yes, let's do that.
We're done with that.
Anything to work your nerves.
What's up, 10 toes down? All right. So listen, let's get into it, y'all. So yes, I was at Podcast Summit in Atlanta, and the way that I take in information, I take in information by listening or watching, right? So, you know, I took some notes. I wrote some stuff down, but I went back to it, and it was hard for me to understand what I wrote down. Because I'm just not the best.
I can see you right now scratching your head like, what was that?
What was that
what
word?
was I trying to say?
And then I'm trying to write like fast because I'm trying to get it. You know what I mean? So like, I promise y'all, it's just not good, you know? And then I was trying to take notes on my phone, like just, you know, typing it. And I'm not I'm not fast at texting or typing. You know what I'm saying? So I recorded everything on my other phone, like the audio.
Yeah.
So I got like 12 hours of audio that I'm gonna go back through.
Yeah, and listen.
Yeah. And we're supposed to get, you know, a video back from the sessions. So that'd be good for me because I'm a you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listening, watching. That's how I learn. That's how I retain information. So so that is the plan, Kim.
Okay. I want to see.
You know, you want to see. Well, you know what? Actually, you did. You were my plus one, even though you weren't able to make it. I did bring you back a swag bag.
I can't wait to see what's in it.
You know, so you are privy to this information, but I can't share it with everybody like that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You know, but you are privy. You know.
Okay.
So
I can't wait. I know it's a lot of good information in there. And a lot of stuff to utilize.
Yeah. And the thing is, y'all, like, we talked about previously, you know, going to events, networking events, conferences, summits. This is my first time going to a summit or conference, whatever you want to call it. But it was very beneficial. Like I said, I gained a lot of information, but not just gaining information. I met some awesome people, right? So that's the networking side of it. I would say that I gained 2 sisters.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yep. So, and, you know, it was just awesome. Right. And, you know, like we just met at the event. It was only I don't know, we probably had a conversation about 15 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes. And I am horrible with names. You know that. Like I'm just horrible with names. But I want to say oh goodness. Danaea, I want to say, and Aquila, and don't kill me, y'all. Listen, I told y'all we are locked in, and that's just one of my things. I am horrible with names, but we locked in. So they're my sisters, and I'll tell that story a different time because it's kind of long.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
But it's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? So, yes. All right. So
look forward to it.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I actually put something together here from some of the pieces of information that I was able to retain, and some of the information that I was able to that was legible that I wrote down. I put something together, but I think it's pretty comprehensive.
Well, let's get into it.
Right. So I can tell y'all that David does this triangle, right, to help you to find I want to say like your not your target audience per se, but what you bring, like what you offer in a sense. You know what I mean? Who you serve is what it is basically. And I took a picture because I was taking pictures of all the slides, and I took a picture, but I couldn't read his writing on it. But it's okay, right? Because I came up with mine, and I know it might be a little longer than he would like for it to be, and I got to work on it.
Okay.
Right. So we're gonna talk about that here. Okay. So the first point, whether it's you're doing a podcast or you have a business or service, which if you do have a business or service, you need to be doing a podcast because that's a way to promote your business or whatever it may be, right? So the first point is define your brand, okay? So I have here, establish a clear and unique brand identity, right? Define what makes your podcast or business stand out from the rest, okay? So you have to define your brand. Right. So basically what he put down was, I help blank, achieve a certain thing by doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, so I help, and you fill in the blanks. Right. So what I came up with, and maybe you could tell me if it works a little bit here. So I came up with, I help discouraged entrepreneurs to not give up and to continue to pursue their passion by way of my podcast.
Okay.
And then after that, I interview entrepreneurs who have been through the mud and didn't quit.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
Yeah.
Right. And then I gave myself, this is extra.
Okay.
I gave myself a little title and I said, I'm a knowledge broker.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And to explain that is, I interview entrepreneurs who have been through the mud and didn't give up. So anybody I interview is giving us knowledge. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said you get it or you dig it? Which one?
No, I got it.
Oh, okay. I dig it. That's not what you said.
No, I got it.
You got it. Cool. So that's like I said, I don't have the exact formula down, and I will get that. It's just like I said, I got to go back and listen.
Right.
To what I recorded. Right. That's just how I
got to figure out his notes.
That's how I take in information. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Be real with yourself.
Oh, absolutely. I think everybody absorbs differently.
Yeah.
I'm like a show me once, let me do it on my own.
Right.
And if I mess up, that's how I learn.
That's it. Learn from your mistakes.
Yep.
Just don't quit. Keep going.
Nope.
Repetition.
Can't quit.
Yep. And then too, don't be afraid to go back to that person who showed you the first time.
Right.
You could be like feeling some type of way, like, man, they showed me and I didn't get it. Like I feel I don't feel like it's something inside of me that's stopping me from going back to ask them again. I don't want to feel like I'm dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, no.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'll go up to people and be like, this might be a dumb question.
Nah.
But I'm gonna ask it anyways.
They just say ain't no such thing as a dumb question. Right?
Right.
So again, go back to that person. You might not have, got it the first time. You might need them to say it differently or whatever it is, but don't be ashamed or afraid to go back.
I remember the first time I felt like that, and I was just like, you're gonna have to ask.
Yeah.
So you can either stand here and I tried hard But it was just some one small thing that I was missing, and everything else. I had everything else. So
there you go.
it's worth asking.
Yeah, go back and get that little piece that you dropped that you didn't pick up. It
might just be that one little thing.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be ashamed. All right.
Don't be scared.
That's it. That's it. All right. So the next thing, and this was, pertaining more so, to podcasting, but even if in business you think about it as well, it says invest in quality equipment, right? So I would say, do your best to invest in quality, for your business or whatever it is, because, as you know, the more you pay for something, in a sense, like the better quality it should be.
Yeah.
Not saying it's always the case, but it should be. Like they say, you get what you pay for. You know,
if it's $1.99, you're gonna get $1.99.
But it depends on what it is. It might be good, whatever it is, though.
But just be prepared.
Yeah. So my guy Jermaine chimed in here on TikTok. He said, "Drop your pride and fear and ask. Drop your pride and fear and ask."
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do.
Exactly.
Right.
So make it happen.
That's it. So invest in quality equipment. All right.
Yes.
So again, this is Podcast Summit. So I would say it says, ensure you have the right tools for podcasting. This includes a good microphone, headphones, and editing software to produce high quality content. Again, if you have a business, you still want to be able to promote your business. For the most part, I'm speaking to entrepreneurs. So you want to promote your business yourself or know how to promote your business yourself, right?
Right.
And I tell people, they say the best camera you have. What's the best camera you have, Kim?
I have a Canon.
But what's the best camera you have, though?
I've only owned one camera. But
no, you ain't just on one camera. You got more than one camera. What's the best camera you have? The one that you got with you. The one you got
on my
with you.
iPhone.
That's the best one you have. That's it.
I was thinking about a camera.
That's a camera.
No, but I was thinking about the,
Yeah, I understand. That's what everybody.
But you're right.
They go to that.
It's the one in your hand.
Think that you got to have the highest quality when it comes to that. But the thing about it is, these phones do produce high quality.
They do.
Video, right? And photos. So I know, on here, one thing that's missing is lighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So get some decent lighting, from Amazon or whatever it is, and you'll be good to go.
Good to go, right.
Right? And even, it mentioned software, right? Editing software. There's free software out there. CapCut is awesome.
It really is.
I'll tell y'all right now, listen. So I usually edit everything in Premiere Pro, but I use CapCut, and I'm like, man, listen, I really don't have to use Premiere. Like, for what I'm doing.
And CapCut, it does create a lot of space for creativity without having to spend a lot of money.
Oh yeah, it has a lot of tools within it to help you, look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. So if you can get, a external microphone for your phone or whatever, that is a good look. But if you don't got it, use your phone still. But the lighting is major.
Right.
Audio, yes, is like the number one. Lighting, I would say, it comes, with that or like right after that.
Right.
A very close second. And when it comes to lighting, I mean, you can use the sun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do what you gotta do.
You have no excuses, people. Right? None. And when it's cloudy, it's better. Right?
Yep.
It's like having a softbox. Okay? So that's that. All right. So the next point is create a consistent workflow. Okay. Develop a routine for creating, editing, and publishing your content. Consistency helps maintain quality and keeps your audience engaged. Right? So we talk about this a lot.
Yep.
Being consistent.
Yes.
Right? That's the cheat code right there.
Yep. And everybody, if you add anybody who's been successful, that's probably the number one that I've been hearing is consistency. Just stay consistent. And then if you think about it, everything, by being consistent, you develop a lot more along the way. So what you don't know now, you learn along the way. Different things, like you said, when it comes to the type of equipment that you have, you may not have the top of the line,
Mm-hmm.
but as you grow, you can, start changing things out for, something better, each time. So you elevate, but it doesn't mean,
that you don't start.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just get going.
Yep.
That's it.
Just do it.
That's it. For real. All right. Let me see. So G Code on TikTok said, that's true, and that's why I need y'all. Look at him.
Well, come on through.
That's it, bro. Listen, man. Look, like I said, I always say we're here to educate, motivate, and inspire, but not just you, us as well.
Yes.
Right? We need each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning of this, I usually have music playing. I'm like, my phone keeps going to sleep and the music keeps stopping. I'm like, how do you do it? Anybody out there can tell me.
Right.
I need to be educated at this moment, So that's it. That is it. All right. So the next one is leverage social media and AI tools. Okay. So use social media platforms and AI tools to promote your content and engage with your audience. Tools like, it says LinkedIn can be particularly effective for growth, but you got to think, we got LinkedIn, we got Instagram, we got Facebook, we got TikTok, we got Snapchat. Like there's all these different, avenues, right? And I will tell you, there's, I keep noticing that there's mixed feelings around if you should be on all platforms, right? So, and I think I'm leaning towards being on all platforms, but at the same time, if it's difficult, pick one and just execute, be consistent on that one. That's even the start where you just start and just pick one.
Yeah.
And just go hard on that one. And then, you could branch out into the other ones. But at the end of the day, you should do your best to be on all of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Growing, just start adding other as you go.
Yeah.
Because it could be a little challenging to make sure you have all of them. But in your consistency, it just becomes second nature.
Yeah. In your consistency as well, especially if you do like long form content, you can chop it up and put it on all the other platforms. But like I said, it's best to be on all of them. But if you're just getting started, choose one and just go hard on that one. And then you can repurpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for the other platforms, right? What's up, the biz? Thanks for joining on TikTok. All right. Okay. So, so let's talk about the AI tools, though.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's on here, too. Now, Chat GPT, right now, for me, that's one that I rock with, right? But there are so many other AI tools that can be used to help you, right, in your business.
Yeah, they're putting AI on a lot of different. I think it's Instagram has it.
Everybody is implementing AI.
Implementing the AI.
Yeah, the thing is, Chat GPT. from what I can see, they came and set it off.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody like, hold up. I mean, even Apple has teamed up with Chat GPT.
Yeah. That Chat GPT is a miracle worker.
It is. I saw, and there's one called Mid Journey too.
Okay.
That you give prompts and it'll do like, it'll do like, what I'm saying, like drawings or whatever you want it to do. It'll create art, right?
Okay.
Or whatever you need, and there's ones that do the animated stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it does a lot of different things. And what I saw was somebody used Chat GPT to like come up with a whole script for like a movie with the different scenes by using Mid Journey. It showed they were able to prompt it to give the drawings for the different scenes, the storyboard.
Yeah.
The storyboard for the film. I mean, it's just like there's no excuse. Like you can make it happen. So these AI tools, I would say again, lean into them, learn them, know what's out there, because especially if it's something that you do, and AI can do it now. You better learn how to prompt the AI to do the thing, because people might not need your service anymore eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would say lean in and learn.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So, all right. So the next one is build a network.
Very important.
Yep. Connect with other I'm going to say podcasters, but, business owners, right? Influencers and industry leaders. Networking can open doors to collaborations and guest opportunities, right?
Yes.
So, just like I said, I was just in Atlanta. Podcast summit was awesome. Met a lot of great people. Got a lot of footage that I'm working on editing right now. So that'll be, put out there very soon.
Okay.
Was able to interview some big names in the podcasting, content creation, investing world. Right? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I got a few interviews coming.
Okay.
Right. Brief interviews, but still.
Still got 'em.
Still some nuggets in there.
Right.
Right. So so being able to be there, I was able to get some guests. It was awesome for me.
Well,
right?
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to read this here after that, build a network. Networking and gaining connections can open doors for you way more than talent can. Okay.
Yeah.
There's someone who may have more talent, but do not have the connections to get them to the next level.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So it's like, make the connections. I mean, you never know. I was watching, my dude, Gary V. That's my guy, Gary Vaynerchuk. And he was talking about, giving somebody an opportunity, right? And basically, he said, like, it starts first as, you meet the person and you see, how they are as a person first. That's the first thing. You know what I mean? You can tell if they're caring or, empathetic. You know what I mean? That's the first thing that he looks for in giving somebody an opportunity. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So again, that could be a relationship that's built that gets you to the next level, right?
Right.
You can have a lot of talent, but have a bad attitude.
I've seen that before.
So it's just, so again, you need to make connections. You need to get out there. You need a network. And that's a good way to get to the next level.
And besides, with networking, how do you expect people to know who you are if you don't
get out there?
Get out there.
And two, I mean, people can see you online and whatnot, but being in the same room and really being able to have a conversation goes further.
It does, because people connect with you on more of a personal level at that point.
Yeah.
They can connect with you on a personal level because you're on these platforms, but when you really get that one-on-one, it's different.
Oh yeah.
It's more in tune. Like, yo, this is a dope guy. It's not just a show. Or for those that have never seen the show, connect with you to the point where now they're watching the show.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It said again, it's completely a different experience. You know what I mean? So yeah, get out there, right? And don't be afraid to talk to people.
Right.
All right, you got to do it to get over it.
Absolutely.
All right, so here's the next one. Protect your brand legally. Okay, so this is what this says. All right, ensure you have the necessary legal protections in place, such as trademarks and copyrights, to safeguard your content and brand. All right, so I would say if you start something and that you like gonna rock with it, and you really gonna be putting it out there, and you own it, and maybe you get proof of concept, like people are really like gravitating towards whatever it is you're doing, right? Man, you better jump on that and get it trademark, or whatever,
That's true.
You got to do it. You got to do it, right? I remember there was a time where, I heard something about like, if you put something on the internet, as long as you had that timestamp, or, if you create something, as long as that computer has that timestamp, you're kind of, covered, but you still want to get it,
you want
legal.
legally.
You want to legally, you get it done,
Right.
So.
That's true.
Oh yeah. And I will tell y'all, right? I use Legal Shield actually.
Yeah, Legal Shield is good for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So I have hit them up quite a few times on some stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they always came through and worked it out.
That's what's up.
You know, so you do pay a monthly, you know, little something, but when you need them, it's been good for me.
Yeah, I remember what it used to be before it was Legal Shield.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's been around for a long time.
Yeah. There's been another Legal Shield, and then there's another legal something.
It used to be called Prepaid Legal, but then they changed to Legal Shield.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, all I can say is I've had some situations, you know, somebody was trying to get me for some bread. And there was another law firm, and, you know, I hit them up, and they like, oh, yeah, no, you already took care of this a long time ago.
Yeah, and sometimes if you go, I don't know, some employers, because I had one, we had services as part of our, you know, perk that we had that. So if you don't have it, check with your job. They might have it as a perk for their employees.
There you go. So
it's a win-win.
There you go. You're building your business. Use all the tools that you have available to you.
All of your tools.
Even if it's from your job that you're working right now. Don't steal nothing.
Right.
I ain't telling you to take nothing, but if you can use a service, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can ask them anything.
Lindsay done joined the
Lindsay.
conversation on Instagram. Thank you for joining, Lindsay. Oh, yeah. So that's that. All right. So the next step is focus on audience engagement. Okay. And that says engage with your audience through comments, social media, and live events.
Yes.
Building a community around your podcast or business fosters loyalty and growth, right?
Yes.
So like we said earlier, I know, you know, like I said, I'm talking about Podcast Summit and whatnot, right? But if you have a business or service, this is a good way to get your brand out there. It's by doing a podcast or, you know, creating content, period, right? So yeah, use tools that you have. You don't got to pay a lot of money to get it done.
Right.
And you just get it out there.
Make noise.
That's it, you know. Beautiful noise though. Make sure it's not,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not nothing that's going to give you a migraine.
So Lindsay over here talking about quit for what?
Yes.
She said, my song. Right. We going to have you sing that while you playing. We got to get that going. Right. So yeah, y'all, focus on audience engagement, right? So again, it talked about, you know, comments, right? So you do a post and you got people that, you know, say something to your post. Make sure that you say something back. You know what I mean? Carve out some time to go back through the comments and reply to people, respond to people.
That's true.
You know?
And that I will say it's not a challenge, but it is a challenge because once you get busy and caught up when you're doing, sometimes you forget. But like you said, you know, if you do it, maybe just already set a timer to the side and just like, okay, I'm going to use this 10, 15 minutes to run through and respond to people.
Yeah, you got to do that, right?
Yeah.
So again, that's why we was talking about connections. You know, you never know who says something and you respond to them. I'm like, oh, okay, they do. You know what I'm saying? He really hit me back. Or this young lady, she really, you know what I'm saying? So she's, you know, communicating with her audience, right? She's engaging, or he is engaging with their audience, right? So that's how you build, you know, that connection.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gotta make time. All right. All right. So yeah, Lindsay said, I see you went to the podcast event. I bet it was amazing. Yeah, Lindsay, it was amazing. Some of the points I'm talking about right now is, you know, some of the information I gathered from this event. I kind of took it and made it my own.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it was awesome, right? And I will be there next year.
I'm definitely not.
We got to
miss
listen.
it.
Do what you got to do to make it happen. Okay, that's it, right?
I will not miss that one.
That is it. All right. So the next one is monetize strategically. Okay. Explore different monetization strategies such as sponsorships, merchandise, paywalls, and digital products to generate income from your podcast. Right. So another one that I want to add, and Lindsay said, get yourself there. Okay. So next year.
Oh, I will be there.
We're doing it.
That's no question.
All right. So another one that was spoke about at the summit was affiliates, right? So if you don't know, affiliates are partners who promote your products or services in exchange for a commission on sales, helping expand your reach and increase revenue through performance-based marketing. All right. So just like me right here, right now, right? I mentioned Legal Shield, which I need to get an affiliate because I use them. I mean, that would be good.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm thinking it was something else. Who else did I mention? I know I mentioned something else.
You mentioned a couple of products that you use.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, you got to think about it. If you are, having conversations, or you bring somebody on your show, right, that has a book or whatever it is, it's like, hey, hook me up with an affiliate to help me, right? I'm giving you promotion by being on my platform, so you have access to my audience. Right. So an affiliate can help you maintain what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing at all.
All right. So find ways to monetize. There's a guy named Mario who gave I don't want to say a lecture, but you know what I mean. He presented, Mario, he presented, and I had a conversation with him, just like, hey, who can I look to align myself with, right? So another thing that they talked about is finding a business or service that you feel aligns with your business or service. And maybe you can, cross promote in a sense, right?
Yeah.
But you have to make sure that it makes sense, like the example they gave of it not making sense is like, say, like a gym promoting a vodka brand or whatever. It's like you're supposed to work out, but we want you to drink this, you know what I mean? Or whatever it is, right? That wouldn't be a good fit.
No,
right?
It wouldn't.
But what was given to me was, I'm doing quit for what, right? A gym might be good for quit for what?
Yeah.
Because I'm talking about not giving up, right?
Right.
And if you are a business owner, entrepreneur, your health is your wealth.
Exactly.
So it fits. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah. It's a good way to get out here and monetize.
Absolutely.
What it is you're doing, right? So again, y'all, if you weren't on earlier, I learned differently. So I'm a listener and a watcher. So during this summit, I was able to record the sessions, but I haven't been able to go back through and really listen. So I'm going off of like what I was able to gather and pull, and I put it together using the tools that I have to get it.
Gotcha.
In a structured way, if you know what I'm talking about. All right. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So the next one is continuously learn and adapt. Okay. Something else we talked about, because things change all the time, right? Stay updated with industry trends and continuously improve your skills. Adapt to changes and be open to new strategies and techniques. Right?
Right.
So, you think about that, think about changes, new strategies and techniques. Like, it's so wild, like with social media, if you really like look into it, like the stuff that used to work yesterday don't work today. Right?
Yeah,
it's just different ways that you can get, traction on whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
You can gain reach. It's different now.
And everything's advancing too. So it's like you get in, you got to stay
on it,
on top of it, because things are constantly changing.
Right.
I just was listening to someone over the weekend, and they were talking about reading, being an entrepreneur. If you have a business, or if you have even, in your downtime, read as much as you can. Yeah. That's going to help you elevate you to the next level too.
Right. And again, however you retain information, like I said, for me is watching or listening. Keep it real. It ain't,
however you obtain.
Yeah, however you listen. Audiobooks work for me.
Yep.
So yeah, whatever you got to do to stay on top of whatever it is, right? Especially like we said with all these AI tools and whatnot, right? But different strategies and technologies, right? Do what you got to do to stay on top of those things, because that is the way to stay relevant. What's up, Brandy? Sis is in the building.
Oh, hey, Brandy.
Yes, yes. All right, and then we got Lindsay on Instagram says self-development is key as an entrepreneur.
Yep.
That's it, right? You can't just, have an idea or something that you're doing and just stay in that. Like, this is it. This is cookie cutter. I'm gonna keep doing it. No, you got to look like, okay, how can I improve it? Or what are the tools that's going to make it quicker and easier for me to do? Like, it's so many different ways because you can scale up.
Yeah.
If you look into the tools that are available, because it could be a new piece of machinery that can do something faster and better. I mean, you got to stay on top of it, right? In order to stay relevant.
Right. That's true.
Oh, for sure. All right. So the next one is set clear goals. All right. Define clear, achievable goals for your podcast or business. Having a roadmap helps maintain focus and measure success. All right. So having a clear goal, like what are you really trying to achieve? Like the end result? What do you really want out of this? Right.
Yeah.
And it's so wild, y'all, because my reality is like, for me, this is like my passion, right? And it's like, I know that I want to be doing this for a living, right? I want to monetize this, right? To be able to just do it for a living because I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about people. I love helping people, right? So, yeah. So that's what I want to get to that point, right? Yes. And I know that, there may be some experts out there that might say, hey, look, you got to really define and work on that. You know what I mean? Like, because there's a lot of questions that go along with that. So like, how are you going to get to this point? What do you got to do to get there? Like, there's so many things that you got to lay out a real plan, right? And I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't have that yet.
Yeah.
I don't.
Funny you said that because I think for myself, I've gotten hung up on, it's kind of like, but it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to position it or put what in the right place. And it just always feel like something's missing,
right?
To try to figure that out. But those are good points.
Yeah. So my sister Brandy, I'm gonna try to, let me see if I can pull this up here. Let me get over here. Let's see where you at. Here we go. All right. So my sister Brandy just said success is always the mission.
Yes.
That's right.
Right.
We ain't doing it to lose. We doing it to win. Right.
Right.
I see Freeman in the building. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining.
Freeman.
Yeah. So, if we don't have these clear goals or these different things, right, that we know we need, we don't know how to really lay it out. There's individuals out there that can help you to do that, right? So, we have to do the work and the research to find those individuals that we can, reach out to that can help us,
right,
to plan out, what we really want to do, right? So, yeah. Don't be scared, like we were talking about in the beginning. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help,
I think it's just knowing what direction you're going to ask. Like, I know me, you're right. Don't be afraid to ask. You just got to figure out. And even if you had to ask a few people to get to the right person, that's what I would do.
Yeah, we got to do it. Right? Okay. All right. So the next one is develop your unique voice. All right. Focus on finding and honing your unique style and voice. Authenticity resonates with audiences and sets you apart from others. Right.
Right.
So, I keep hearing like, you are the bag, right?
Right.
Like it's you and you being you. All right. So, that was another thing at the summit that was talked about. Like, just be you. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't try to come like the next person, do their thing. Be who you are and operate, how you operate.
Right.
Right. if you find along the way that there are some different things that you can change in your approach to get you to the next level, that's fine. But don't just be a whole different person on camera or whatever it is and expect for people to really, because people can see through the fake.
That means don't turn into Mickey Mouse.
Don't turn
Okay? There's a lot of Mickey Mouses out here.
You said you silly, man. But yeah, be yourself, man.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a good way to grow. That's the best way to grow.
Yeah, because just because one person does it one way, that don't mean you have to do the same thing. It may take you a little bit of time to find that.
Yeah.
But when you do, you hone in on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it, y'all. All right. Be yourself. All right. Okay, now this one right here. Now this is kind of like technical. Okay. Optimize your SEO. Do you know what that is, Kim? Anybody out there? SEO.
SEO.
Yeah. You know what that is?
No.
Okay.
Tell us.
I will tell you. Search engine optimization.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So it says implement search engine optimization strategies to improve your podcast or business visibility. This includes optimizing episodes, titles, descriptions, and using relevant keywords. Right. Again, it applies to business as well. Now, I don't know how to do that. Right. So here we go again.
Right.
Who can you reach out to that can assist you in finding someone who's reputable to help you do this? Right.
Right.
But if you don't say something,
right,
you won't get nothing.
How will they know?
How will they know?
How will they know?
They'll never know.
They'll never know.
But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? The reality, like the saying, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
Right. So y'all listening right now, I said, I don't know how to do that. If somebody out there got somebody that they can refer, that's reputable, let us know. Right.
Tell us.
Yeah. So, yeah. But that is something is key, especially on the internet. Right. If somebody's searching, for wedding cakes and you make wedding cakes, you have to know how to put your description in a way that you end up being the first person in your area to pop up.
In your search. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's sweet. Right?
Right.
So look, I'm gonna tell y'all something that's cool for me in the studio here. Right? I was found, I told you this in one episode, I was found by an agency out of California that was looking for a podcasting studio in our area. And, I'm not saying that my SEO is on point, but it was there,
hey, they saw you. So you obviously are doing what you have, needed to do.
But it could be better if I get somebody who knows how to do that, that can help, you know what I'm saying? Get it to the next level. So I'm putting it out there. If anybody out there knows somebody, holla at me. All right.
Holla.
You silly man. All right. So here's another good one. And we kind of touched on this earlier as well, but that is to repurpose content. All right. So again, if you have a business, service, whatever it may be, a good way to create content is to start a podcast.
Yep.
Right. It don't got to be live. Right. It could be pre-recorded. Right. You can, they even mentioned like just sitting in front of the camera and just, interview yourself. Right. Get a list of questions and interview yourself. Whatever it is to get the content that's needed. Right.
Right.
Right. And then I'm going to go to Lindsay real quick. She said trending sounds for reels as well help. So trending sounds and whatnot. Right. But again, we need the content first. So do what you got to do to come up with some content. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read this again. So repurpose content. Use your podcast. All right. Content. Or I didn't read it. I'm reading it now. I think I didn't read it. I was just explaining what you should do. But now I'm going to read it. Okay. Repurpose content. Use your podcast content in multiple formats, right? Turn episodes into blog posts, social media snippets, which are like the reels,
Mm-hmm.
right? That Lindsay talks about over here. Social media snippets or video content to reach a broader audience. All right. So do something long form and just chop it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know how to chop it up, you can reach out to me here at Really Goody Studios, okay? Or there's people online that can chop up. You can look and search and find like a editor that'll do it for the low as well.
Fiverr.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? You have no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
You have no excuse, right? But if you want to, work with me here because you may know me or feel more comfortable, I'm here.
Yep.
Right? We can make it happen. So we have no excuses, right?
None.
We're here to motivate, educate, and inspire each other.
Right.
So I got your back. All right. Okay. Next thing, you got anything to say about that, Kim?
No, I completely agree.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing is analyze your metrics. Okay. Regularly review your analytics to understand your audience better. Track metrics like downloads, listeners, demographics, and engagement to refine your strategy. Right. So, especially with video and whatnot. I guess you could say with photos as well. Like what post did you do that got the most traction? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like look to see what it is that you're doing that people are really engaging with, right?
Right.
Just like Lindsay said, if you're using a trending sound, you know that, okay, this is trending. So I may be able to get attention because it's already proven that people are gravitating towards this particular sound or whatever it may be, right? But still, you got to do, put your spin on it, whatever is in front of that sound to make it yours. But you can check your analytics. Like, there are paid programs that you can use to help you better with that. But also there's free stuff. You know what I mean? So, every platform for the most part, has a way to check your analytics.
Right. It is. And I think they send you information too sometimes where it just automatically shows up like, oh, check to see how your performance was with this post compared to others. So.
Right. And the thing is, these platforms want to keep you on these platforms.
Right.
So if they can they even have just tools that'll help you to try to get you to do more of what you just did that got you the most exposure.
Right, right. It does. I get reminders all the time.
Or you haven't posted in a while.
Oh, yeah.
It's like...
They do.
Yeah.
They say keep engaged with your audience.
They want you on it too.
Yeah.
Right?
So.
They don't want to lose the people.
Right.
And you helping to bring the people, keep the people. So they they help you too. So
yep.
Yeah. No excuses, people.
None. And every platform does it.
That's it. All right. So, let's see. Oh, Leslie laughing over here. So this is again something we touched on. It's just saying it in a different way. Okay. Stay authentic.
Yeah.
Right? That is be yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. It says maintain authenticity in your content and interactions. Audiences appreciate genuine and relatable content, which builds trust and loyalty. Okay.
Yep. I agree.
So, is it genuine or genuine?
Genuine.
I know some people say genuine. But yeah, just, man, look, be yourself. Okay. That's it.
It's true because I actually watched this one creator that I follow now, and she gives you like a, what do you call it? Like a little, what do they call it? Public service announcement prior to, like, she's like, I'm going to be myself.
Yeah.
So I may use not telling people to do that, but the fact that she just gave the public service announcement, like, this is my channel, this is my show, this is what I do, but I'm always going to be authentic. I'm just coming to you how I would be talking to someone else.
Right.
It's no different. And I kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to, because it's more work to try to be perfect versus trying to just be yourself.
Yeah.
It makes it so much harder. And I really do, that resonates with me because now you're opening yourself up, you're a little bit more vulnerable, but at the same time, it's enough that you're drawing people to you because you're opening up and you're not trying to be this extra perfect person,
right,
saying the right words. You're not always going to have the right words.
You're not. Mm-hmm.
You know?
And Lindsay said, you can tell who fakes it. And she said, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Right? You can tell who, that's it. It's annoying. And I want to go back. I didn't see, my sister said she people always tell her to start one. And I believe she's talking about a podcast,
oh, okay.
Right? She should.
Well, come on.
My sister is hilarious. So I'm like, listen, either you start one or you're gonna come on this show.
Right.
We gotta get you out there.
Yep.
So yeah. I'm gonna say this too. B. Simone was there. You know who B. Simone is? Anybody out there know who B. Simone is? Right. So she was all about it. Like, be yourself. Like she had me rolling for real.
She got a nice backstory too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But just, that's it in a nutshell. That's the best way to grow, and to build a audience, right? Build a community.
Right. And it's really good about her. You get this through her career, you could actually see her growth.
Right. Right.
If you pay attention to her.
Right.
Just watching people grow. And I love watching people grow.
That's it.
There's like a few different people that I've seen that it's not so much what they're doing, it's how they grew in their purpose.
There you go.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Because it's very inspiring.
Hey, real quick, Instagram, if we cut out, they only allow us an hour. But just want to say, Lindsay said, I would love to do a podcast. I wanted to start it 2 years ago. I even have the equipment for it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Yes.
We own you. You own us, Lindsay. Let me see here. You own us. Now we own you. You got the what?
You done messed up
now,
now,
you done
Lindsay.
messed up now. Yeah.
It's called holding you accountable.
Yeah, the Be Well with Lindsay show.
Right.
Come on now. It is time.
We're going to go to Arizona and be on her show.
That's it. Uh-huh. Yeah, you got all the equipment.
Right.
Come on now. We need a weekly show. Okay? It could be 5 minutes long, whatever. You know what I mean? So let's get it going. Reach out to me if you need help.
Absolutely.
Okay. So listen, y'all, we going over a little bit, but that's all right. She said, yes, my first guest. Let's do it. All right. So I want to just touch on maybe one or two more of these real quick before we jump off. All right. So this next one, I'm skipping over one here. Well, no, I'm not gonna skip over. Let's just keep going. This is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I think so. So I'm gonna speak through this one. So it says engage in continuous marketing, right? So never stop marketing your podcast or business. So we know that, right? You got to be consistent with that, and never stop doing that, right? That's the only way,
right?
You look at these big brands. You might see the same commercial back to back. Like, hold on, they just played that. But it's like, you ever did that? See that?
Yeah.
They just played it back to back. All right. So just continue to promote and market yourself, right? Seek feedback and iterate, right? So actively seek feedback from your audience and peers. Use this feedback to make improvements and adapt your content to better meet the needs of your audience, right? Like I said, I'm not telling you to change who you are or nothing like that. But again, if there's little tweaks that you can do to make it better, come on. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So listen, if y'all got any suggestions for Quit for What, let me know, okay?
Absolutely.
We need it. All right. The next one is create a community. Foster a community around your podcast or business. This can be through social media groups, forums, or in-person events, encouraging audience interaction and loyalty. Yes. Okay, create a community. I'm still working on doing something that's going to, bring us even closer.
Yes.
Okay, I'm working on it. All right, got to get it together though.
I done shot so many ideas.
Well, we working on it.
We're going to circle back around.
We working on it. All right. All right. Next one, collaborate with others. Okay. Yes. Partner with other podcasts, like we about to be on the Be Well with Lindsay show. Okay. So partner. And then the Brandy show, I don't know what she's going to call it, but we, what I'm saying, we're going to be on her show. She's going to be on ours. right? Partner with other podcasters, influencers, or businesses for mutual promotion. Collaboration can introduce your content to new audiences and build valuable relationships. Okay? That's a good one. That's a big one. Okay? And the last one here, let me see. Brandy said real quick, hold on. It's okay to not be for everybody. That's right.
Yes.
Talking about be yourself. That's right. It's okay. It's okay to not be for everybody.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I like that. That's very true because everybody may not benefit, but those that do benefit from it, that's the one we go hard for.
That's it. The right people will come.
Exactly.
The right people.
Amen.
That's it. All right. And the last point here is prioritize mental and physical well-being.
That's very
which should
important.
be number one.
Exactly.
Actually, right? But it says, ensure you take care of your health. A balanced lifestyle enhances creativity and productivity, allowing you to sustain your efforts over the long term.
Yes.
Right? Health is wealth. If you're not healthy, you can't push or move like you need to push or move to get to the next level.
And I like that, physical, yes, but mental is just as important as the physical, because I've seen where people will go hard in their business, but mentally they have so much going on that they're not even able to. And it's like, if you're not dealing with your mental, you're not being honest with yourself in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I do, but let me stop for a minute and just let me analyze. Like, I'm not where I need to be in a good space.
Right.
You know, you get in that good space, everything else will just follow.
Yeah.
And
I would say your mental helps you to get to your physical, because you got to be mentally, you know what I mean? Because that's how you push yourself. You got to think, like, what do I need to do to stay in shape? You got to think, like, how am I going to get to the gym? What time am I going to the gym? Like, all these different things. So get your mental and your physical
part of that
will follow.
Self-determination. Yeah. Exactly.
That's it. Get your mental together and your physical will follow.
That's what I'm working on next.
Let's do it.
The gym.
Let's go. Me too. I'm there too. I need it too. I've been, listen, during the pandemic, I was eating Rocky Road ice cream, and then now the wife is like, I got some Rocky Road. I'm like, are you trying to get me back on the Rocky Road? Come on now.
Like, COVID's been gone for a while now. We need to stop.
Look, I'm on a Rocky Road. I'm trying to get rid of.
Get on a smooth road.
Right. No more Rocky Road. All right, y'all, listen, I know we went over a little bit, and I enjoyed it. We got some things to work on, Kim, especially the music, man.
Yes.
I couldn't have
that together.
Couldn't have my music, but we kept it going.
Yes.
It is what it is, right?
Yep.
You push through, you work through, you do it, right?
That's what we're here doing.
That's it.
Wait for what?
That's it. So greatly appreciate y'all, everybody who jumped on, everybody who stayed on. The comments, we love it. You know what I mean? For sure.
Very appreciative.
It sure is. So anything you want to say to the people before we jump off, Kim?
No, other than I do plan to do something interesting.
Okay.
Probably the next show. Like the word of the day.
Okay.
I think that's going to be fun. Something that, it, of course, inspires, promote, all in the goodness of what we're doing to help, educate. Because like we've talked about this before. We don't know everything.
That's right. Some of the words that we read, we like, man, what is this? Google.
Trust. We will Google. Okay.
That's it.
That's a plus.
Like we said, we just being ourselves and, hey.
Yeah.
Making it happen. Okay. Word of the day, Lindsay said.
Yes. The
word
of the day.
Word of the day. All right, y'all. So again, thank y'all so much. This was fun. We greatly appreciate y'all. And do not forget, we are live every Tuesday from 8 to 9, and that's p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, I got a lot of content that I'm going to be sharing. So make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. I need everybody to subscribe, right, to the YouTube channel. Just search Rahman Jamal, RAMAHNJEMAHL. If you're not on YouTube, or Quit for What, you should be able to find the show. Okay.
Exactly.
So yeah, subscribe to see that content that I got coming for you.
Like and
subscribe. That's it.
And share.
There it is. Yeah, that too. Do that too. What she said.
I need you to share,
right.
share.
That's it. All right, y'all. Greatly appreciate y'all. And I'm going to leave y'all with I always leave y'all with, and that is to do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what? Until next time.
Peace.